all the support that we've had over the past 5, almost 6 months. Thank you to everybody contributing for the bench. It made it possible for Lamani's, for Devon's celebration of life. Lamani's did a great job, and Maria will tell you the story of how we ended up with this bench as well. So this bench, Maria's put a lot of work and had a lot of help putting that bench together. I think it's turned out beautiful. I think you guys would be happy to see it. So thank you for everybody, for all the support and love for Devon. I couldn't have asked for a better son. I remember reading something 30 years ago as it was on the other side of the world, a guy that had lost his little boy, and he was saying how he was his prince. And I couldn't really understand until going through that. You know, Devon couldn't have asked for a better son. He was a real leader. He would help you out if you needed any help. Just a great kid, you know, looked up to. Yeah, I don't want to say too much more, because I won't be able to get through this. But just a great kid. So, you know, just like I think Samantha said it best, saying maybe the best elements of me and Maria. You know, if you took the best parts and put them together, just a great kid. So, thank you again for coming out, and I'm going to pass this over to Maria.
I should mention that there's Kleenex around. If you try to keep this short, I'm sorry. Going. You don't mind. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Devons Garden in Valen. We are so glad you're here. Someone very special to all of us. Hey. My son Devon, your boyfriend, your brother, grandson, nephew, cousin, and friend. Devon made life so special for everyone. Devon will not be forgotten, but all the memories with him will be forever cherished. I will continue to honor Devon's short but amazing life, and to celebrate all the memories and positive impact he had on so many lives. We felt this bench and garden was a perfect way to commemorate Devon. The garden represents all the color Devon brought to our lives. We wanted to create a special place, an oasis where everyone could find solitude and reflect on all the memories you shared with Devon. The bench is perfect for Devon. We have, I don't know if you've noticed, but we had 2 photos of Devon scrolled out on the bench. It was just his personality, his character. The first one was a photo shoot that was done by my friend Wayne at Sam Lawrence Park for his first Holy Communion. Devon was given the freedom to choose his own poses, and sprawling across the bench was his choice. And that was at the age of 7 years old. The second photo of Devon sprawled across the bench was in Italy 2 years ago. That Julia and Devon went to Europe for his graduating gifts to himself, graduated from Queen's University. And there's also another photo, if you haven't noticed, of Devon just sprawled out across somebody's lawn. It's some random person at Sable Beach, and we just took an opportunity to have a photo shoot there. And I'm sure that there are other photos out there with Devon striking the pose. So if anybody has any of those photos, I would love to have a copy of it. Now I want to share why we chose this location for Devon's bench. When we decided where to have Devon's celebration of life, we wanted a place that was special to Devon. Our initial thought was Chuck's Roadhouse. That was his favorite place throughout the year. He loved going after 9, which was half-price apps. But Devon's favorite place through the spring and summer was definitely, and Julia's and our families, was Lomani. Julia, Devon, and our family spent many Thursday nights at Lomani for half-price wine. We all loved getting a great deal. The day our family went to Lomani to plan Devon's celebration life, I said Devon was our rainbow. Before we went to Lomani, I said that before we went to Lomani. The 8 of us decided to go for a walk at 50 Point after our appointment with Maria at Lomani. It was a really cold and gray day. We were all feeling numb. We thought the walk would do us good, as we didn't leave our house for an entire week. We walked with no destination in mind. We came across the pathway along the lake, and we came across this old beat-up bench. On that bench was a shadow box with a story entitled "The Rainbow Bridge." It is a story about where dogs go after they pass. We all looked at each other very emotionally and said, "This is the perfect spot, and this is where Devon's bench must be." On the same day, we were in our living room, and we noticed a rainbow on the wall just behind my head. The rainbow was moving up and down, and it almost looked like it was patting my head. We all looked at each other, overwhelmed with emotion. After that, Stephen remembered a video he took on the day of Devon's graduation from Queens. It was a video that Stephen took of Devon and pointed at colorful lights, and he was saying, "Look at the rainbow." Recently, Julia shared a playlist for today with Devon's favorite songs, and on that list, as I couldn't believe it, was "Over the Rainbow." Devon, if you're watching us today, I want you to know that I loved being your mother. I loved everything about you. I loved organizing your birthday parties. I loved watching you play different sports through the years. I loved seeing you so happy. I loved watching you grow into such a loving, passionate, intelligent, and successful young man. I loved sharing so many memories with you. I miss your voice. I miss your smile. I miss seeing you every day. I miss spending time with you. I miss your great sense of humor. I even miss you scaring me behind the door. And I could never do the same to him, could I? He was just, every time I try, he was just too laid back. I missed everything about Devon. He was our rainbow. So I just wanted to thank everybody for coming today, for contributing to the bench. Couldn't have done it without you. For everybody that contributed to the plants and helping plant the flowers and the garden ornaments, and just all your contribution for today. I'd like to thank Maria, Nancy, Maria from Lomani for having us after this, and George, her husband and George. We'd like to thank Nancy, Amanda, and Lindsay from 50 Point for being so accommodating. They were amazing. They helped out a lot. So anyway, I just want to thank everybody again. You are the best, and we love you all. So. So thank you all for coming. It's overwhelming being here today and seeing how many people loved
and were loved by Devon. While the grief and pain over these past 5 months has been unimaginable and something that none of us were prepared for, the sadness that we feel displays the love that we have for such an amazing person, because grief is just love with nowhere to go. Despite Devon not being here today, his love and his legacy is still so greatly felt. You are all here today because Devon had an impact on your life in some sort of way, and I think that's beautiful. Devon's love and his impact continues on when we tell a story about him, or do something that he loved, or say a joke or a saying that he used to say, or find a way to work smarter, not harder. So hopefully this bench can become a place where you can come and reflect on Devon's love and life and all the memories that you shared with him. If there's one thing that I've learned over these past few months, is that love doesn't die. And I know that I will continue to feel Devon's love for the rest of my life. And I hope you all continue to do the same.
Right, I have a little bit more housekeeping things. Those that have painted rocks, we would love if you can place them on the front of the garden so everyone can look at your artwork. Ideally, if everyone can kind of go in a line formation, that'd be really great for photos and so everyone can have a look at the art. All the rocks will be sprayed with lacquer to protect them and then placed in the shape of a heart in the garden. And if you haven't had a chance to paint a rock, there is a station over there in the middle between here and the bench, and then we'll have one at Lamani's as well if you want to take a chance to decorate a rock. As everyone has been mentioning, Devon was the color in our lives, our rainbow, and some of the playlist that you'll hear once we're bringing the rocks over includes Devon's playlist, as well as a few songs from some Italian songs and some Irish songs to represent Devon's heritage on both sides. And then the songs that we played at Lamani's are solely from Devon's playlist that we've created. Some of Devon's songs, a lot from Julia and some from us. We also have some colorful ribbons you'll see at the tables over there, and we would love if everyone could grab one, pick a color out, and then tie the ribbon onto, there's a metal garden ornament in the garden, so if you could tie it onto that, that would be great. And then, as you've probably seen, there's drinks in the coolers down the path, so feel free to help yourself, and we'll be going to Lamani's after. Everyone's hung out around here for a little bit, so anyone is welcome to come to that. And thank you guys for coming. We love you all and appreciate it.
And if you look at Tim's rock, you better get the backstory before you make a judgment on that one. Devon made a very nice ornament on his computer with what's that called, the 3D printer. He made some very nice caps for Tim's car that Tim had on his car for quite a while going into Winona School. I totally forgot about that. So they were quite the talk of the town. So if you see the picture of Tim's rock, that's kind of what Devon had made lovingly for Tim and put on his car. They were stuck on there quite a while. What's that? No, he didn't know. So everybody noticed them, and then Tim found out. But I think it's time for the unveiling of the bench. And again, thank you everybody for coming out. It's just such an emotional day. It's great to see everybody here. That you're here for Devon. That's awesome. Thank you.